I'm back. Hello. Can't get rid of me. You can't get rid of me. I know. I know you can't get rid of me. I don't even know why I did that. I'm gonna be so honest. I was moving I was moving windows around. Like I was moving them from one monitor to another. And it just cooked it. It just cooked it. Completely cooked it. Completely cooked it. All right, let's try to record this again. Don't crash, please. Welcome back, Lily. Welcome back. Happy to have you here. Okay. Where were we at? All right. The well, gosh, I'm so tired. I don't even know what's happening. Where am I? What's happening? The YouTube video, it's gonna be messed up. The VOD is gonna be messed up. Apologies. Anywho, all right, let's go. So my first phone was a Windows phone. A Windows smartphone. Did you know they made us a Windows smartphone? You know that? Did you know that? Okay. So my last phone, they have that. They at one point, yes, I still have it. Did I? Yeah. They did make a smartphone, and in the App Store was solely a Windows App Store. And so you had to get like bootleg like apps. Like they didn't even have YouTube on that App Store. So you had to download a like bootleg YouTube app. You had to download a bootleg YouTube app just to get YouTube. It's funny. Funny stuff. Okay, so then my last phone is I have an iPhone 14 Pro. I refuse to switch. That's what you're seeing me on right now. I refuse to buy another one. Absolutely refuse. What was my best phone? I'm gonna be honest, this iPhone is pretty goated. My iPhone 14 Pro is pretty goated. I'm gonna be honest. Also, I have it paid off. Like, why should I buy another, right? What's my worst phone? I'm gonna be honest, that Windows phone, dude, that Windows phone sucked. That Windows phone, the Windows smartphone, was awful. It was just awful. You not knowing it exists is probably for the best. It's probably for the best. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Yeah. So, and then I guess we could take some of these stories and talk about them later. I don't know. Yeah, because we're a little low on time. But my notebook, my first notebook. My first notebook. I don't. I don't remember. I don't think I don't know if I remember my first notebook. I remember I would go to like this Irish festival in summer, because there's like an Irish festival in summer, and they would sell all different types of notebooks there, and I loved looking at them and sometimes buying them. because they'd have all these like kind of weird like bindings and like really like fancy like bindings and leather straps and like locks, and it was awesome. It was awesome. It was awesome. Uh oh, festival notebooks. So what was my last notebook? It's probably this composition notebook. Now, this composition notebook is actually what I write. I do writing in it I try to do writing in it once a week. I'll try to spend like half an hour doing writing. Yeah, I'll try to spend like half an hour doing writing. And I just write, you know, the crash and burn that we talked about before. Um, that's what I do. I'll sit there and just go. I'll just keep writing. I'm actually one of the things I'm doing is this is actually hold on, where's the pen or the pencil? So you see this 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 is how I actually hold a pencil. You can't really see it. This is how I hold a pencil. I have all my hand, like my whole hand holding the pencil, rather than just my 3 fingers. But I'm so what I'm doing is, in the process of writing, I'm literally reteaching myself how to write the proper way. I'm gonna be honest, I've spent my whole life writing that way, so it's difficult. It's difficult. I'm trying. I really am. I'll go through and I'll write the alphabet, and I'm getting better. I've gotten a lot better. Some of it is just like control, right? I just gotta I can get better. Here we go. Okay. So that was yeah, but that I write those stories in there all the time. Not all the time. And like if I need like other things too, like if I'm doing like design stuff, or if I need to like write stuff down for when I'm making stuff, I'll write them there. So my best notebook. What's my best notebook? Okay. This isn't mine, but when I think of notebook, I remember, hold on. Freaking bug. It's that time of year. When I think of notebook, I think of Epic Box's notebook. He has a notebook with the original version of his manga is written. It's literally just loose leaf paper stapled together. And it's like the original like copy. It's nowhere near what the story is now, but it was like the original idea back when he wrote it or started putting it together back in like middle school. That's probably the best notebook. That's probably, when I think about that, I think that's the best one. Well, I remember also I went to his house one time, and he would have a giant backpack just completely filled up with nothing but loose leaf notebook paper, all just comics. He would draw and draw and draw. It was crazy. He had so much. Yeah, he's great. So what's my worst notebook? I don't know. I guess what's my worst notebook? Okay. My worst notebook is actually the composition notebook that I have now for one singular reason, and that is Boba spilled water on it, so it's incredibly uncomfortable to use. It's just all like, it's all bumpy. It's all bumpy and all the pages are like warped, so it's not flat at all. So, uh, I think I showed you the video one time. Yeah, do you remember that one video where you saw Boba on my table and she knocked over that thing and she's just looking at it? That was when that's when that notebook got wet. Oh man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, I don't have a worst art. Yeah, anyway. All right. Okay, we filled it out. Yay. Did biodegradable straw. I'll mention this since we're here, but when I was in elementary school, I was in like a science class and we had to do like an experiment, and we had to like come up with some experiment, and we had to like I don't remember exactly what we had to do, but we had to go through the scientific process. We had to come up with a hypothesis and then come up with a test to test the hypothesis and, see what happens. So, for some reason or another, what I decided to do, and it might have been my mom who decided it, or maybe I did, but somebody decided that I should do a hypothesis to see if straws are biodegradable. Obviously, they're not. But back then, I didn't know. So we got like a plastic like box and just put a bunch of dirt in it. And we just put straws in it. And for the next like couple weeks, I would just write down in a book like what was happening. Suffice to say, they aren't biodegradable. Shocking, I know. That was my first, and like that has like nothing to do with plants, but it has to do with dirt, which is, it's like the same thing, right? Do I have a picture? Have you seen? I feel like I've shown this on a stream before. Here, I'll show you my plant I have now. Hold on. I feel like I've shown this on stream before. I don't remember though. I don't remember. I have so many screenshots. I have so many screenshots of like different webtoons, because eventually I will go back to posting on Twitter. It will eventually happen. Where is it? I'm just scrolling through my okay, here, how about this? Here, as a hold me over here. Bam. Oh my goodness. Why is this so big? You'll never guess who this is. You'll never guess, ever. You will never guess. What? How? How'd you guess that? Uh, wide boba. Wide boba. Yeah. Um. Oh, did my phone die? My phone died. My phone died. Where? Oh, here's the plant. It's. I found the plant almost immediately after. Quick image pop up. All right. Boba. Snowy. Yeah, I became boba. Oh, why is this so? Why is this picture so big? What? What is happening? Oh, dude. There you go. Okay, sure. Yeah, so this is the plant. This is my best like plant so far. Um I've had this plant for like years now. I have saved it from certain demise multiple times. I've saved this plant multiple times from certain demise usually of my own creating. Yeah, it really is. This is an old picture. This is an old picture. It's grown a lot more. Ignore the trash. It's next to the trash can. Which is it um this is like the only spot in the house I can like put it. Where yeah, this is like the only place. But yeah, that pot we put it in, it was like overgrown. Is this in the picture? No. It was like pretty overgrown. I had not changed the pot for like years, like literally years. And I was really worried about it because I know that changing plants, like plant pots, can be like very stressful to the plant and might like kill it. So I was very, very careful with the roots and I didn't really try to pull anything. But I got this pot. It's like a really nice pot. And then I have obviously, you know, the indoor plant, you know, soil. I have sulfur rocks in there. I have pumice rocks in there. I have lava rocks. I don't know how often my dad waters it because my dad, I think, is the one who waters it. But you know, he takes care of it. And like, yeah, it's doing super well. I mean, it was bad. Leaves were constantly falling off. It was not good. I'm really happy. I was very, very worried for a while that we would lose it. Thankfully, that didn't happen. Thankfully, that didn't happen. And so it's thriving pretty well. It is thriving pretty well. Shoot. Okay. I don't think. All right, fine. One more. We'll talk about this. We'll talk about this. So back in middle school, there was a like there was a pathway built, like a walkway, and in that walkway, when they finished building it, they wanted to plant trees in it, and so but they had the students actually plant the trees. And actually they did this twice. So there was one walkway all the way like on the far side of the like on the middle school, because the middle school was surrounded in with like houses, and so they built out this walkway going to these houses, and they had the students plant the trees on this pathway. And previously, another pathway that was built to the like track and the football field, they also built a pathway, and they had the students plant the trees there too. And I actually helped plant trees in both of those. I think the tree on that far side of the school, going into the neighborhood, I think that might still be there. But the last time I went to the school, all the trees that were going to the track, they took them all down. So that tree I planted is just gone. I don't know where it went. I remember very vividly having to jump into a giant hole to keep digging, because they needed us to dig so much. And I remember having to like jump inside of a hole just to keep digging. I mean, it was kind of crazy. They were kind of big trees. They were kind of big. It was a very interesting experience. It might have been because of the science class I was in. Because the science class I was in, the teacher was very interesting. They would have us also go out outside around the middle school, because I wasn't sure if it was that teacher or a previous teacher, but they set up like little bird houses all around the whole of the school, like all around the track, and all around these like there were these like high grass areas that aren't there anymore. They got rid of them. Awful. But they got rid of a bunch of stuff. It sucks. And so the reason it's my worst tree is because it's not there anymore. That's why. If it was still there, it'd be my best one, right? It's the only trees I've ever planted. So it's like, you know. Okay. Anyway. Anywho. Oh, I think my phone's back. We're gonna call it here. I'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna be doing a collab stream with Eno. Oh my god. I think it's Eno. It's Eno. So we're going to be collabing with them again. And I got another person. So we're going to have 2 people. Groundbreaking. We're going to have 2 people. So we're going to have a total of 3 people. Me and 2 other people. We're going to be playing Marathon. Yeah. You won't be here tomorrow? No. Don't worry. I'll have the VOD up. So but understand, you're going to be here in spirit. Don't worry. It's okay. And then I won't be here on Saturday because I'm doing stuff, but I'll be back on Sunday. And Sunday, we'll do a boba stream. We'll do a boba, like boba cam, like playing with boba stream. We'll do that. Wow. Boba, yes. Yeah, and if you're not able to, because I know that one's pretty late for you. I know those 9:30 ones are pretty late for you, but the VOD will be up, so you can enjoy it at your own convenience. And then yeah, that is that. Okay. Anyway, thank you for joining me again. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good weekend. I hope you're able to get some rest. And I'll be back on I'll be back tomorrow, but I'll be back tomorrow. Same time, 9 o'clock or so. Thank you for joining me. My name's Snowy Lotus. And as always, see ya. See ya. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.